Hey, it's Jody. I have a new process video for Confessions of a Paper Addict. Please head to the shop for all your cut file needs. I am using the brand new Peace cut file, and I am 99% sure that this cut file was created with the new Jen Hadfield's Flower Child collection. There it is. Oh my gosh, could it not be more perfect? I'm trying to coordinate some colors, and I'm using my Distress Oxide re-inkers. Got my little porcelain palette, so I could see how pretty those colors are. I did cut my cut file out of Vicky Bouton foundation paper because I knew right off the bat I wanted to paint it. I want it to be free and messy and fun and just go for it. Was my beautiful sweet niece at the beach. We got to go one day and we made it count, and we froze. We froze in the water, and then we warmed up in the hotel pool. We shoved our faces with the great big cinnamon roll place that they have, and ate all the clam chowder for dinner. So we packed a lot into one day, and I just love this picture because you could just tell she's just having a great time. My oldest was way out in the ocean. Of course, it probably wasn't that far, but to a mom, it seemed far. It seemed really far. And so when he finally came back in, I'm like, bruh, right? Like, don't go that far. You're trying to give me a heart attack. And of course, I kept making sure the lifeguards were around. But no, he loves it. I'm grateful that he's always loved the beach and the water and swimming. So I'm glad he got out and had a good time. The youngest, of course, would rather pile up and into all the warm sand. He just is not my adventurous one. So after they played a little in the water, Joshua and Faith played in the sand. So anyway, I can't think exactly. Let me give it a shot of what colors I used. I definitely used fossilized amber, saltwater taffy, spiced marmalade. Oh, that green is probably, I want to say shabby shutters? Maybe not. Peeled paint? Yeah. And then I guess I make, and then the dark pink had to have been picked raspberry. Yes. Is it time for a new color? I feel like it's time because we had that gray, right? Anyway, these little mats from scrapbook.com clean up beautifully. So I'm glad I spent a little bit on those. Of course, my table or my mat is completely crooked. Why I don't notice these things before I start to record, I don't know. But if you've been around, you know me. It's just paper and paint and glue, and I just want to have fun, and I just want to put these moments down and play with pretty paper. That's all I'm doing, y'all. And if I happen to give you inspiration to try something, to do something, that makes me happy. That's all I'm trying to do. So I picked a darker background page So I always like to lighten it up with some white splatters. So I do that, and then because I did leave quite a bit white, I figured they were daisy-ish flowers, but I did add some splatters to the cut file as well. I put several layers behind the picture. It had it kind of felt like a couple of memory decks ephemera, so I piled those behind so I could take advantage of the tabs that were already available. Look at how cute. Oh my goodness, stop. I mean, really, if you don't have this collection, I waited a long time because I don't need paper. But this was just like screaming at me. I'm pretty sure I should have been raised in the 70s. I have always had those hippie vibes. Peace, love, man. Like, I missed out. Not that I didn't love being an 80s child, but I'm sure I could have gotten in some trouble in the 70s. Let's just keep it at that. Anyway, I'm going through a whole pack. Yes, you heard me. A whole pack of florals. There was just a lot. And there was some that had the white outline, some without the outline. So I just try to mix them up. Apparently, I got a text or something. Good grief, Jody. Put your phone down and pay attention. Whew. Putting some adhesive foam behind some of the flowers. I did not pop up the cut file at all. I just feel I didn't need it, and there wasn't really enough spaces to put some adhesive behind, because it's a pretty detailed and pretty delicate cut file. So I think that's also another reason why I decided to paint it, because I'm like, that is like a million flowers to try to back, and I do not have the patience to do that. But really, I really love how it turned out, and I don't always love a page or like admit that I loved something I did. But this one I really loved. It just worked so well. Some puffy stickers to finish it off. I thought I add the date. I better add the date. That's what I'm doing with my phone as I'm looking up the date. It was the end of June because we come home July 2nd. So I know it's the end of June. I'm trying to remember to add the dates, and that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Please come and join our Facebook group. We love to see what you make. I hope you're well. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye now.